Welcome to the webinar. My name is Michael Daldrup. I'm here in the head office of Hupfer Medical in Coesfeld, Germany. And today I'm very proud to tell you a little bit about our sterile good logistics solutions. And anyhow, if you do transportation with sterile products inside the hospital or outside the hospital, you need the right solution. Hupfer is providing this solution, and I would like to give you a brief overview on our possibilities. By the way, here you can give me your comments after you have seen the video, and I hope you have questions and maybe comments for our future activities here. I would like to start to show you a trolley, an open transportation cart. If you have products to transport inside the building of the hospital and you're not getting on different areas like sterile and dirty areas within this transport, we recommend to use open carts. This open carts has a lot of features. I will show you some of them. First of all, and most important, is the flexibility you have with that system. If the cameraman goes inside here, you see we have a bolt system. So the bolts is in a distance of 61.5 millimeters, and you can hook rails like this into the construction of the carts. Two reasons. One is that you have different tall products to store. So you are flexible to put one more or one less of these rails inside the construction, but also for cleaning, because if you can take things out, you can easily clean the rails and get a very hygiene system, even if you clean by hand. So you put it in and then you can use that level for the baskets. I just show you this here. You can put it in and easily you can store the items before transport. If you want to cover it, of course, Hupfer has in its portfolio also a cover, which is a simple system to protect it, even if the transportation is for a longer distance, but also for storing the products. It is a dust-free solution, so it's a simple way to arrange your transportation. If you have single parts, trays packed in paper or something, we even have the feature to have a shelf like this with holes. So every single instrument tray can also be stored on that level without any difficulties and very hygiene. This size of the cart is made for STU. STU is 600 times 300 millimeter maximum, so all these sections have the same size. What does it mean for you if you have bigger baskets, for example, spree baskets? I know some of you are using this kind of size, but the size is even bigger than the construction you have here, so the basket will not work like this. Alternatively, of course, Hupfer has a range of transport carts with U-profile rails and a taller section here. So even one or two sections are available in standard range. Please ask us for more information. Alternatively to this, of course, you can have a wire shelf or solid shelf going from here to there, so we miss the center, and then you can use the baskets in the center court here. So that's the alternative solution for the spree baskets or even bigger containers if you want. If an open transport cart will not work for your project, of course, Hupfer is offering closed transportation carts. Of course, we have limited space here, so we have used 3 examples of systems we can offer to you if you have a project. First of all, it's a closed transport cart, fully welded type. You see here that this cart is made for 3 STU. 3 STU in many cases is not big enough to handle your sterile goods, and even bigger baskets or long instruments cannot be transported. That's why Hupfer has a range of different sizes of these trolleys. So we can have 3 STU, as you see here. Double of the length would be 6 STU, and 3 times of the length will be 9 STU. Of course, in this example trolley, you see the same setup that you had before in the open cart, but also you can have a top shelf for smaller parts, which you can transport in here. Okay, alternatively to this solution, we have created for export markets a trolley we call case cart. This case cart is a very good seller all over the world. Why? First of all, the trolley is let's say a good solution for any purpose. That means if you have manual cleaning for the cart, no problem, you can do it by hand. If you have automated washing system or cart washer, no problem, can be washed in an automatic cart. We still have flexibility. In this case, we just show one setup which you can buy from Hupfer. That is with a wire shelf, and the wire shelf is hygiene 304 stainless steel solution, and which it gives you a maximum benefit that the air can go through that shelf when you have even sterile goods inside directly after sterilization process. It's simple to adjust because we have a patented rail system. The rails you see here can be simply adjusted in the height, and then you put the wire shelf again on top of it. So it gives you also the possibility to use more than 2 shelves in the carts. Oh, sorry. That's an accident. So it gives you flexibility to use more than 1 shelf because you can add the rails and you can add another shelf in this positioning. An alternative to that, we have a pull-out shelf. For what reason? The pull-out shelf will give the user the maximum assistance when they have heavy goods to load or offload from the cart. Because for healthy reasons we developed it, because you can simply take the wire, basket or container out like this. It's still you have just one hand, and then you take over from the other side. You can offload it very easily and ergonomic from the loading. I will show you the same procedure with a container. So usually the container can also weight maybe 10 kilos. So what the people has to do is you pull it out when you offload it like this. And usually you don't have access to the other side, to the handle of the container. And you take it like this, and then you easily can have access from the other side and offload the container very safely. So that's another feature of this version. Alternatively to the case cart we show here, of course, we offer a kangaroo system, which I would like to show you just briefly. It belongs to, there are 3 products involved, or 4 actually, to organize your full process of sterile cycle. The trolley is always on the move between A and B sector, let's say. And the transfer trolley will hold a rack like this, which can easily move inside the cart during the transportation. It can be disconnected like this. Whenever the loading comes to the operation room, the trolley can be connected very easily to the system, and the personnel can offload the trolley without any problem with one hand and take it over. This will reduce, of course, the hand loading process, and they don't have to carry the heavy weights in this kangaroo system. That's another benefit. Okay, so this is just an overview on all our products, and of course we have a lot of features for all these systems. I just mentioned a few because it's to see here the caster is important. So depending on the time and transport way you have to cover, we have different caster types. The smaller one is more for in-house transportation. The larger ones, either in this case 160 millimeters or 200 millimeters, is related to rough road, outside transportation. If you go in different sections, you have barriers on the way. If you have a truck transport, of course, it's important to have bigger wheels, so the pushing is easier for the personnel using it. And this is important to every of our projects. Please ask us or tell us what your request is, and we will find the right solution for you for all of your projects. Of course, we have other features like, for example, I will show you this. If you close the door of a trolley of Hupfer, in general, you have the option to protect the transport things, the products you transport, by a latch showing here. And here you just blump it, or you have like a key here. This will secure the door. It cannot be opened by unregistered persons, so you are safe that all the loadings you have done is also arriving in the same condition. This is important. Furthermore, if you have a hand transport, we have vertical handles. Maybe you know some brands, they do have handles which is horizontal, but this gives you not enough power to move the cart. So we have an ergonomic solution. Either you are tall or small personnel, you can use it very ergonomical and transport these goods around. But also, these trolleys can be equipped with, let's say, coupling and shaft system. If you have electric transport in your project, we have a solution for it. If you have AGV system involved, no problem. Let us know the details of the project, and Hupfer definitely will find your right solution for using in the project. So if you have any questions, please give me your comments and stay in touch. Anytime you have a project, inform us. Me and my team, we are here. And in many of the countries of the world, we have even sales officers on board who can all the time visit your project and be together with you to have the right solution. So keep in touch, all the best, stay healthy, talk to you next time. Bye.